No. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. Good afternoon, students and guests. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to you all. For those who don't know me, my name is Adam Lucas, and I am the head of the academic team at the Cordon Bleu London. Just so we don't have any funny noises going off, can I just gently ask you just to check your phones are on silent, because I'm going to do the same. Yes. All good? We're here to celebrate the Cordon Bleu graduation 2025, hosted today at the Plasters Hall. Nice. The Plasters Hall is the largest livery hall in London. A little bit of information for you. It is rather fitting for us to be here today, as the Plasters was one of the 8 companies who conceived the founding of the City and Guilds of London Institute. So a little bit more history for you. In 1877, 8 livery companies, including this one, formed an association to promote technical education by means of a City and Guilds university. And we kind of now, people who have grown up in the UK will probably recognise City and Guilds as being a certification and qualification body. But they only set up 18 years before the Cordon Bleu. So that's how old the Cordon Bleu is as well. I would also like to welcome students, friends and family who can't be with us today, but are following us on the live stream around the world. Whilst today, of course, is about our students, I thought it would be appropriate if you showed your appreciation to the team at the Cordon Bleu London, who have led you through the adventure of the courses you have studied, who have encouraged you, cajoled you, taught you, listened to you, maybe administered first aid on you, guided you, despaired with you, and laughed with you, and maybe sometimes just cried with you. So please put your hands together to thank the team at the Cordon Bleu London. Right, I would now like to congratulate each student who will be graduating today. This is an amazing accomplishment that demonstrates the commitment, passion, perseverance, and character of you all. This year is a very special year for Le Cordon Bleu, as we celebrate our 130-year anniversary. That's 130-year anniversary. 130 years of history, 130 years of teaching, and 130 years of accumulated knowledge. I think that deserves a round of applause. Since the very beginning, we have set ourselves the task of providing the best education in culinary arts available anywhere in the world. Today, our graduates showcase our success, and it is pleasing for us to see so many of you here today. You are already part of this amazing story, which is Le Cordon Bleu. A story which has seen many highs and some lows, but thanks to the perseverance of our team, and more importantly, our students, it brings us to where we are today. But let's go back to the very beginning. Remember that the name Le Cordon Bleu is very old. It originates from the 16th century, when King Henry III created one of the most important orders in France, l'Ordre de Saint-Esprit. The symbol of this order was the cross of the Holy Spirit, which hung on a blue ribbon, known as Le Cordon Bleu. This group became known for its lavish and luxurious banquets, which continued up until the time of the French Revolution. The name Cordon Bleu has remained synonymous with culinary excellence ever since. All graduates of Le Cordon Bleu are connected to this tradition through this historic medal and the blue ribbon. Following the steps of our founder and journalist, Martha Distel, who started the culinary magazine called Le Cuisinier Cordon Bleu, It was on the 15th of October, 1895, that the first cooking lesson in the kitchens of the Palais Royal in Paris took place. And this is known as the official start of the Cordon Bleu Culinary School as we know it today. However, since 1984, with the leadership of our president, Monsieur Cointreau, the focus on technique through Le Cordon Bleu diplomas has produced tens of thousands of highly skilled professionals, some of whom have become household names or leaders in their own country or abroad. Some have also returned to Le Cordon Bleu to teach. Le Cordon Bleu is proud to contribute to the industry by shaping the careers of some of our best chefs, sommeliers, and culinary managers around the world. And year on year, we invest and develop to pursue our mission. Now, I would like the students here today to reflect to when you first arrived at Le Cordon Bleu London. The first time you walked up the steps and through the entrance. The first time you turned up at the wrong classroom. It happens. First time you wore your chef's jacket with that famous logo. Your first success and your first not so success. First time in a kitchen wearing your brand new uniform with your brand new knives, looking around you, not knowing what to do, maybe feeling a little overawed by it all. We know that it's not an easy journey for you, but please reflect on all you have achieved. The new skills you have learnt, what you have been able to overcome, the friendships made, and the memories that will stay with you forever. I want to end with some advice. Never stop learning. Never stop being curious. Remember to eat when you can, sleep when you can, and above all, keep your passion wherever life takes you on your adventures around the world. Whilst it may be true that we cannot teach you everything, what we can do and have done is point the way and share our knowledge and our passion. So, dear students, it is never goodbye. But until we meet again, on behalf of all the team at Le Cordon Bleu, I would like to say these final words. Thank you for being with us and becoming part of our family, and we extend a very warm welcome into our world. Now, it gives me great pleasure to invite onto the stage our first guest speakers. So please welcome Ella Brown and Ord Twill, who both studied the Patisserie and Culinary Management diplomas.
Good afternoon, esteemed faculty and fellow students. Our names are Ella and Or, and we're proud to stand before you today as graduates of the Patisserie and DCM programs here at Le Cordon Bleu. It's a big day for all of you. And what a better way to celebrate than by being here with your friends and family, acknowledging your accomplishments. Our journey started back in January of 2024. I still remember the moment I stepped through the doors for the first time. I was filled with excitement, but also a bit of timidity. I mean, who wouldn't be a little nervous walking into Le Cordon Bleu? I found myself facing the incredibly long and tiring staircase, feeling like I'd just run a marathon. Just when I was about to give up, Or, who was also out of breath, opened the door for me, and together we walked through the demo room 4 for the first time, gasping for air, but thrilled to be there.
I remember that moment clearly. Walking into that kitchen felt like I was entering paradise. It was so familiar, yet so foreign at the same moment. Like stepping into a cooking show or a dream I had as a kid. All I could think about was young me dreaming about studying at Le Cordon Bleu. You know, the version of me who watched cooking shows and imagined being in one of them.
Over the past year, we've tempered chocolate in the heat of summer and encountered more meringues than either of us can count. And let's be honest, we had our fair share of sunken cakes and split buttercreams. You know what we're talking about, Chef Julie.
But every mistake we encountered was met with kindness and patience from our chefs. They shaped us into the chefs we are today, teaching us not just the techniques, but also the importance of resilience. I think every one of us in this program has experienced that moment of despair when we decided to whip egg whites and ended up with what can be best described as a disaster. But instead of getting discouraged, we took it all in stride, learning to laugh at ourselves along the way. It's all part of the process.
This world isn't easy, we all know that. The early mornings and long nights are no joke. There are days when you can feel like quitting, and it can be tough standing on your feet for hours and hours on end.
Yet, here we are, and I can confidently say that every challenging moment was worth it, because we've turned into something amazing. Today, we stand here not just as graduates, but also as professionals who have been through the fire, literally. We've tackled every assignment, every project, and each plating challenge thrown our way. Often with a smile and the hope that we haven't just created a culinary crime scene.
This journey has been about more than just recipes, though. It's about teamwork, learning and building lifelong friendships. Whether it was studying late into the night, sharing tips for baking success, or mourning over a botched souffle, we've bonded as a group. We've supported each other through the chaos of the kitchen, finding laughter in our mistakes and triumph in our successes.
As you prepare to step into the culinary world, remember to take with you the lessons you learned here. Embrace each challenge as an important opportunity and continue to support each one another. You have built a foundation of skills and knowledge, but let's not forget the spirit of experimentation that fueled your time here. It's how you keep evolving as chefs, inventing new recipes, and maybe even rewriting the rules of the culinary game.
As you move into the next chapter, take inspiration from all that you have accomplished here. Face the culinary or pastry world head on. There will be ups, downs, and plenty of burned dishes along the way, but in the end, it will all be worth it.
I can't wait to see all of the incredible things you will achieve in the future, as individuals and as collective passionate of chefs. Here's to new beginnings and the adventures ahead.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Ella and all. Great words, thank you. Our next guest speaker is an alumni who studied the Grand Diploma. Please welcome onto the stage, Sasha.
Hi everyone, it's an absolute privilege to stand here today in a room filled with such passion, skill and ambition to celebrate the achievements of the incredible students of the Cordon Bleu. So my name is Sasha, and like many of you sitting here today, I was once a student at the Cordon Bleu, eager to create and uncertain of where this journey was going to lead me. Today, I'm the lead recipe developer for the media company Great British Chefs. This is my dream job, and one which I would not have been able to achieve without the incredible training at the Cordon Bleu. As you all know, the Cordon Bleu is more than just a school. It's a place where raw talent is refined, where discipline and creativity converge, and where you learn that the smallest details can make the biggest difference. I remember the meticulous way we learned to julienne carrots, and the hours spent perfecting puff pastry, and the emphasis placed on mise en place, which is more than a kitchen practice, it's a life lesson. These lessons have stayed with me, not just in the kitchen, but in every aspect of my career and life. In my career as a young woman in the industry, there are moments, many moments, when I've had to work twice as hard to prove that I belonged. And to those moments, I can now say thank you. They've pushed me to dig deeper, to cook with intention, and to embrace every opportunity as a chance to show not just what I could do, but who I could become. One of the greatest personal challenges that I've faced is living with endometriosis. This is an invisible illness that affects every facet of my life. And there were days during culinary school and in the demanding world of professional kitchens when the pain was overwhelming and simply standing for hours was an impossible task. But I pushed through, not because it was easy, but because I refused to let it define what I was capable of achieving. To everyone here who suffers with invisible illnesses or battles challenges that other people cannot see, I want you to know this: your resilience is your strength. The adversity that you face will forge a depth of character and determination that no classroom or kitchen can teach. Pushing through those hard days and those moments when you feel like giving up is what creates greatness. And it's a quiet power that will serve you in ways which you cannot yet imagine. Working in food is transformative. It's more than a career, it's a way to connect, to tell stories, and to create joy. Recipe development for me is the ultimate act of sharing. Each recipe is a love letter to ingredients, to techniques learned, and to people who will one day taste that dish. Whether I'm just writing recipes for myself or creating a viral recipe for Great British chefs, every dish I make is imbued with lessons learned at the Cordon Bleu. Graduates, as you leave here today with your diplomas, I urge you to be fearless, to trust your instincts and to believe in your abilities even when others do not, especially when others do not. Take up space in every kitchen, every meeting, and every opportunity that comes your way. To my fellow alumni and chefs, thank you for inviting me here tonight and reminding me of the incredible community here at the Cordon Bleu. A network of dreamers, doers, connected by a love of food and commitment to excellence. And finally, to the graduates, congratulations. Today, you are not just chefs, you are artists, innovators, and ambassadors of taste. The world is waiting for what you will create, so go out and make it delicious. Thank you.
And now it's the time you have all been waiting for. So please relax. Take a deep breath. It's graduation time. I would now like to welcome to the stage our head patisserie chef, Chef Julie, who will lead the graduation ceremony.
Well, hello. You guys look a lot more relaxed than last time I saw you. So, wonderful speech, by the way, both of them actually, very good. I think when you enroll at culinary school, sometimes it's very easy to overlook just how much commitment is required. So those of you who have achieved your diploma today, you should really, pat yourself on the back, because you've gone through a lot to get here. And it's not always been easy. There has been blood, sweat and tears. That's just me. You guys have done a great job and you should be really proud of yourself. This is the start of a very long journey, hopefully, for most of you. And we hope we've given you the tools and armour to give you that great foundation to start you off. Now, for us, we're really lucky to be here today. We're in this beautiful hall. Most of the pastry chefs amongst us are looking at the ceiling going, oh, I wonder if I could pipe that on a cake. Chef Jean-Francois is already reorganising the intermediate final assessment to include some piping. But this craft, pastry chefs do this every day. This is what we touch, unless you're making wedding cakes like myself and Chef Matthew. But, art and craft, the craft, the City and Guilds, this is what we teach. This is what we're teaching you, the armour and the knowledge to go out there and do really well in the world. That might be. Now, some of our students on Grand Diploma might say they're never going to pick up a piping bag again in their life. I bet that's not true. It will happen to. It's one of those skills you can't get away from, unfortunately. But you guys have worked so hard to get here, and we're really, really happy to present you your awards today. So now we've got the line-up ready. We're going to start by presenting our Diploma de Patisserie, and we're going to ask Chef Jean-Francois and Chef Nicole Nicholas Patterson, wherever he's gone, to come up on stage. There he is. And we're going to have Chef Dominic and Chef Matthew in the photo booth, so you can get your pictures afterwards. You all good? Okay, fabulous. All right, so we're going to first of all present Savanki with her diploma patisserie. Next, we'd like to award Sophia her diploma patisserie. Next, I'd like to award Shiki her diploma patisserie. Next, we'd like to present Anju with her diploma patisserie. Next, we'd like to award Chuan with her diploma patisserie. Little jump, she's excited. Next, we'd like to award Zalman his diploma patisserie. Sorry. Next, we'd like to award Pooja her diploma patisserie. Congratulations, well done. Next, we'd like to award Donna her diploma patisserie. Well done, Donna. Okay, next we'd like to award Monica her diploma patisserie. Next, we'd like to present Sandy with her diploma patisserie. Those steps, I've got you. And then finally, we'd like to award Caitlin her diploma patisserie. Okay, next we would like to present our Diploma de Cuisine, and to do that we are going to ask Chef Anthony and Chef Sebastian to come and help us on stage. And in the photo booth will be Chef Eric and Chef Fabrice. Yep. Okay, first we'd like to award Tyler his Diploma de Cuisine. Next, we'd like to award Adrienne her diploma de cuisine. Okay, next we'd like to award Saliha her diploma de cuisine. to present Lewis with his Diploma in Cuisine. Okay, next we'd like to award Pratish his Diploma in Cuisine. We'd like to award Peter his Diploma in Cuisine. Congratulations. Next, we'd like to award Ying her Diploma in Cuisine. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, next we'd like to present Alana with her Diploma in Cuisine. Okay, next we'd like to present Scott with his Diploma in Cuisine. Okay, next we'd like to award Marcella her Diploma in Cuisine. Well done. Okay, next we'd like to award Andy his Diploma in Cuisine. And finally, we'd like to award Alvin his Diploma in Cuisine. All right, next we'd like to award our Diploma de Boulangerie, and to do that we're going to ask Chef Dominic and Chef Matthew to come to stage, and Chef Nick and Chef Jean-Francois to go into the photo booth. Got his goggles on. Okay. All right, we'd first like to award Sophia her Diploma in Boulangerie. Again. Okay, next we'd like to present Danya with her Diploma de Boulangerie. Lovely to see you. Okay, next we'd like to award Renee her Diploma de Boulangerie. Well done, congratulations. All right, next we'd like to present Melanie with her Diploma de Boulangerie. Okay, next we'd like to award Amy her Diploma de Boulangerie. So steps, congratulations. Next we'd like to present Chantal with her Diploma de Boulangerie. Well done. Okay, next we'd like to award Vianney her Diploma de Boulangerie. And finally, we'd like to award Donna her Diploma de Boulangerie. Well done, Donna, well done. to award our diploma in culinary management, and to do that, we'd like to have Adam and Chef Emile to come to the stage, please. And Chef Fabrice and Chef Nick to the photo booth. Okay, first we would like to present Clelia with her diploma in culinary management. Good job. Next we'd like to award Nina her diploma in culinary management. Next, we'd like to award Noor her diploma in culinary management. Okay, next we would like to award Dimpo her diploma in culinary management. And next we'd like to present Lim with his diploma in culinary management. Okay, next we would like to award Yaya her diploma in culinary management. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, so the final award in this category we are going to present to Ferouz. But Ferouz has done a really amazing job this term, and she's been awarded a mention très bien, which is one of the highest accolades we can present. So I'd like to thank you for giving her a round of applause. Okay, next we want to award our diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. And to do that, we're going to ask Chef Matthew and Chef Nick to come to the stage, and Chef Jean-Francois to go into the photo booth, because he's the most photogenic on the stage. Who are we missing? Lost him. There we go. All right. So this is our first group of graduates, and they did amazingly well on their final exam. So congratulations, everybody. We would go on, give them a round of applause. Why not? We would first like to award Flaminia, or Flammy, her diploma in plant-based culinary, plant-based patisserie. Oh my God, that's a mouthful. Next, we would like to present Raven with her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. Next, we would like to award Kira her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. next we'd like to award Urushi her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. Next we'd like to award Ravina her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. Well done. Okay, next we'd like to award Sanal her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. Well done. Okay, next we'd like to present Alison with her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. Okay, next we would like to present Laura with her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. Next we'd like to award Joanne her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. Next, we'd like to award Karen her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. Congratulations, well done. And finally, we'd like to award Elena her diploma in plant-based culinary arts patisserie. Okay, next we would like to award our diploma in wine, gastronomy and management, and we'd like to have Matthew and Nitin to come and present these awards for us. And Chef Anthony's going to go in the photo booth. Okay, first we would like to present Fiorella with her diploma in wine, gastronomy and management. Congratulations, well done. Okay, next we'd like to award Nicholas his diploma in wine, gastronomy and management. Well done. Okay, next we'd like to present Renee with her diploma in wine, gastronomy and management. Congratulations, well done. Okay, next we'd like to award Kirsten her diploma in wine, gastronomy and management. Next, we'd like to present Claude with his diploma in wine, gastronomy and management. And finally, we'd like to award Maya her diploma in wine, gastronomy and management. Many congratulations. so we are coming to our final presentation. Ready? You guys need to wake up a little bit. You're not very enthusiastic. Oh, really? I clap harder than that when my train turns up on time. Right, now these guys have been with us a long time. Correct? Yes. Okay, this is the culmination of, 9 months for most of you, maybe a little bit longer for some, of hard work, dedication, stress, grey hairs, well, some of us, and definitely blood, sweat and tears, okay? So you need to make a lot of noise for them, okay? And for those guests who are here with them, you've been the guinea pigs for 9 months. Okay, now they know what they're doing. It should get better, I promise. Hopefully. So to present this award, this is our grand diploma. We're going to ask Chef Eric, Chef Jean, and Chef Fabrice to come onto the stage. Okay, and then in the photo booth, we're going to have Chef Anthony, Chef Nick, Chef Sebastian, and Chef Dominic. So for this presentation, the graduates will be getting the grand diploma, which Chef John's got in his hand at the moment. Do you want to hold that up, the gold one? Show the audience. The medal, actually, never mind, close enough. Lost in translation. Okay, so this is our grand diploma medal, the gold one. Okay, so the other graduates get the silver, which donates one of the diplomas. So these guys have now studied both the pastry and cuisine, and then their final exam for the grand diploma. So they're going to get 3, so it's going to be a lot of noise in a minute. This is the grand diploma that they'll be awarded. Big sticker. Woo! That's it. Show your appreciation. That's it. There we go. Okay, so are we ready? Yes. Richard's born ready, bless him. So we'd first like to award the grand diploma to Richard. And at this point, that's not better. We'll let you stay. Okay, next. Next, we want to present Hong with her grand diploma. Okay, next, we would like to award Galia her grand diploma. You did it. Okay, next we would like to present Dakota with his grand diploma. Okay, next we would like to present Tommy with his grand diploma. like to present Hayley with her grand diploma. Okay, we'd like to present Jen with her grand diploma. Okay, we'd next like to present Yuyao with her grand diploma. Okay, next we would like to award Jack his grand diploma. Okay, next we would like to award Alice her grand diploma. You are so comfortable with me. Okay, we'd next like to present David with his grand diploma. And finally, we'd like to award Danya her grand diploma. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that brings the awards part of the ceremony to a close. We're going to have a few little photo opportunities next. So as soon as our new grand diploma students had their group shot done, we're going to ask them to come back on the stage for a very traditional hat throwing ceremony. So if you want to take pictures, we are going to have our photographer take the official photographs, but there's space for you if you want to take photographs as well. And then we'll carry on with a few of our other festivities we'll talk about in a moment. Oh, that's the last one. There we go. Okay, guys, if you want to come back on stage, bring your diplomas and your hats and everything. We're going to do our hat throwing photo. Okay, that's it. Also throwing your hats. You're throwing your hats. I'm going to go down. I'm going to go down. Okay, if we can have the chefs at the front of the stage, please. Okay, front of space. Yeah. I'll take it off. Did you throw I think it's stuck.
I don't think we can move
No, you
it
can't
because
move
it's recorded.
I'll hold it. Leaving so soon. Can we see you or not? You might have a few smaller ones you can't see, I'm not sure. Do you want to leave us back in the middle?
Okay, and you can already grab hold of your hands. And I'm going to count to three, and after three, throw it.
Ready?
Yep.
Yes. One, two, three.
I don't have a very good arm, I guess.
Okay, one more.
It's too high on your head. Yeah, I think that might be better.
That's it.
And one, two, three.
Yeah.
Okay, well done. Okay, Grand Diploma students, please return to your seats. We've got a little surprise video for you. Oh. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, from all of us to all of you, congratulations. We're very proud of you. Okay, so one last thing to announce. We have a photography competition and our winner is... Congratulations, you can pick up your prize from the customer services. That brings to a close our formal part of the ceremony, but we'd like to invite you out into the foyer for some canapes and some sparkling goodies. But we're very proud of you and we really hope you keep in touch. We would love to keep part of your journey as you go forward. Congratulations, everyone.